Also, I'm doing a little cooking outdoors today because the weather is so nice outside. What's the weather like where you are? I'm actually in Vegas, so it's like western United States. Might as well take advantage of this nicer weather when I can. Okay, so I've got about a pound of ground beef in here. This is one chopped white onion, and this is I don't know, probably like one green pepper, one red pepper, one yellow pepper. It's all chopped up. Mix all that in there. Get that cooking. So barbecue season is almost upon us. If you guys have like a favorite barbecue recipe, I'd like to do that on my show. So I would love ideas from you. So please let me know. Once I have that combined, we are going to add, I've been trying the Siete taco seasoning. Some of you have said it's like a healthier option. I actually really like the flavor too. Apparently it's like paleo and Whole30 and a whole bunch of other diets that you could be on. And then we're also going to be adding, this is 1/3 of a cup of water, just like it says on the packet. Mix that all in. Little bit of liquid left, so I'm trying to cook that off. If you're looking to like not eat a lot of beef, if you're like sticking more like chicken and turkey, that works here too. You can use ground chicken, ground turkey, any kind of ground meat. You could even probably use like that Impossible meat. You guys tried that yet? I've had an Impossible burger, but I don't know if I would use it for a crumble. But if you're living like the vegan lifestyle, you could do that. Okay, once that is all combined, I'm gonna get a can. This is medium enchilada sauce, and then this is the mild, because I don't know. The mild is good, but I'm trying to work on how much heat I can tolerate. So I'm slowly adding like a little bit of a spicier sauce. I know that looks awfully soupy, but there's a reason for that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside and let that kind of simmer down for a few minutes. Get all those flavors combined. And then I can move over here to a cutting board where I've got these yellow corn tortillas. These are the extra thin ones. You can use the usual ones, but the extra thin I like because it's less carby. It's a packet of 24. You're only going to use 16 of these. You use the other 8 for a different recipe. So just going to cut these down the middle and then across. You can see that sauce bubbling on the side there. And then you're going to cut these again. Got little wedges. Got the last one. Little pizza wedges like that. You're going to be dropping these right into the sauce. It's kind of like this dish called Chilaquiles, but it's a little bit different. And once that's all in there, we're going to just go ahead and combine it with everything else. And just cook that down just a little bit until the tortillas kind of start absorbing some of that liquid. You separate all these tortillas. Otherwise, getting the extra thin would have been a lost cause. So go ahead and make sure that you kind of break these up. Take this whole thing. You don't even need to put like parchment paper or anything on top of this. We're just going to go ahead and dump this all into, or onto, is it into? Onto? Baking sheet. I'm going to spread this around. One nice layer. Adding some eggs. So. It's okay if they spread out. This last one. Then going in with this Mexican style 4 cheese. This doesn't have any spices on it, it's just 4 different kinds of cheese. they use in Mexico for a lot of dishes. That goes right on top. So you've got 2 cups of the rustic cut, the thick cut cheese. And then we're also coming in with the finely shredded. If you can't find the rustic cut, then just use 2 bags of the finely shredded. This goes on top of everything. Because you know what they say. It ain't go down easy unless it's cheesy. Who was it that said that? Let me know in the comments if you know that phrase. Okay, once this is all put together, we're gonna put this in the 350-degree oven. Ooh, this is kind of warm. For about 15-20 minutes. Look at how it came out. I know that we made this outside, but once I popped in the oven, I kind of came indoors because it's starting to get a little warm. Got little chopped cilantro. This is like halfway between dried and fresh. It's over in the refrigerated section in the vegetable department. If you don't like cilantro, just leave it out or use parsley. Once that's all on there, go ahead and take a slice of this, like, I'm gonna call it Sheetpan Chilaquiles. You know, it's traditionally kind of made in a skillet. Get a big slice, the egg in the middle, slice. Ooh, look at how easily that comes out. Slice it on the plate. I add a little bit of thick and chunky salsa to this, just over the eggs, because you know that's good. And some sour cream. Just a little dollop, just like the commercial says. Let me go ahead and take a bite. I want to make sure I want to get a piece of that egg in there too. See, Taco Tuesday doesn't have to always be lunch or dinner. You can have Taco Tuesday and start early or end late. It is so good. The corn tortillas and the taco seasonings and everything. Oh goodness. I recommend this highly. Plus it's so easy to make. You don't have to do this outdoors. You can kind of make this indoors too. I promise. Next Taco Tuesday, you're gonna love this.